Atlas Jude, good morning.
Good morning, Rich.
What to say?
Nyamiadum, Mitina, Kakra.
Good. See, any
Amanda.
Yes, any Miss Canada, then Kata.
Yeah, the Kata.
It's for the cool.
Exactly.
Oh, the Kata. Who you come despite my level. And who the Kata.
Capre, exactly.
Yeah, good.
Katachi. Fiifi Manfred Jude.
Fiifi
cool. Aha, no be the
Sikania branch.
Kata.
Obo kwame despite abo Fiifi Manfred. Zibo kumkwa Mr. Despite kweti bikaya opedwa ni ozako obwami. Odi me di ma be do macho. Na what's the president bra?
I don't know.
Sikana nya fi na be ko parliament.
Sikana da. Le be ye kutami. So what's the deal? On se sikani so be ko akoto dia. On se na nyene ho. Se bia car no pa. Ade achi na okọ garage. Okoto no car na bi so. Wa wo afa na because utu susu.
Yes.
So susu na wo to na fe kra na wo be dwen yo de koto. So the difference between sikani and a premier in ebi no.
Exactly.
Ibrahim Mama say black star players say me catch them. Bibi sikan to na mu hia enye parliament asem. Sikana wa ha. Momo man ni sika na ba mama.
Man panyi be yi the state sika. Enti ano de o say e go through parliament. Yes, na sports minister. O say otimi ko justify reason intia. Of course you say if you o mine ho na e ba and o say such money so no answer na man panyi be release kan. O sports minister akwa yema case I friend no scenario. Okay, say o see me release a bia $1 million. Yemfa nkotua Black Stars players car. Ghana for questions on baby say baby ni scan also I didn't know was release $1 million.
No, that process
no me purchase that discussion me na e call me share how no goes enti kran sana ya giatum or minor giatum or minor giatum am penity ase a fair call parliament for approval because a state in Isika and state in Isika man penity me mfa ni tumi emumu keke say public funds. She also a parliament, not justification about Sana Saisicano, you release it, and the amount players. So, by way, dear, you're Ibrahim Mama, dear. Say on one Sika, to one Sika, dear, and parliament, Pajoti. Say, you for instance, yeah, papa, out that Ejumano, you're a quisitum. They decided, say, oh, Isika, and the Chia Wekeska, and oh, Isika put the Abuagana for. Oh, yes, I have a parliament.
Yeah, annual games, no. Say you about Group F. Obia on the last round of games every and said the can't church no. First two a automatic qualification. Now third best ye 8. That the Ababeka 2-2-2 for no okay come in na ebuma. Ubenya 24 no na fi. Yenya run 32 so far. Run 32 fixtures no. They are confirmed Canada and South Africa, Netherlands and Morocco, and Brazil and Japan. And they say confirmed. I know run 32 fixtures no. Ebi and a day ama ayeti for Jude. Me tell when games no.
Rich made us say enra games no. Of course your certain games are not interest e omo back Rich Cote d'Ivoire there obekaya meka hanom say straight away I may expect to say Cote d'Ivoire or say almost share Curaçao into almost guaranteed a slot already mekai say almost be share Curaçao and then you say almost put up that performance almost enya 6 points you know that is almost a share Curaçao by 2 unanswered goals yenim say Ivorians no so almost your money ma ye krana anka competition we na nkombetimi enya 9 points or at least 7 points o show mo game almost ball against Germans now clearly it was a game where they either win or draw for them. Did I make sure by virtue of the two matches or more the veracity or the magnitude of the two matches or more against Ecuador level, and the Germans also almost level, not relatively, comparatively, opposition like this team or nation, Curaçao, now share or me a novice or me a first timers and or money strong footballing history or money BBR. Ntirami was clearly and Curaçao for no yes now they could have also qualified there. Maybe a say they had a point or more point before the game no, was against Ecuador. Hence there was some level of motivation. Says almost to me as Ivorians now benya 4 points and then also be guarantee at least 3rd place finish or even possibly because almost a crown be second no actually Ecuador game no said the game no ever pan out inti rich no so positions so qualify inti psychologically no they were still up there, they were prepared, so be share Ivorians no boot for boot, but just that in terms of quality, in terms of exposure, in terms of level no mean to be match up to the quality Ivorians no edeba on board. We'll say kudos to La Côte d'Ivoire. I'm happy for them. So I'm 6 points and no more advancing to the next stage of the competition. Almost so Africa in him, said the Morocco, Africa in him, and the Ghana, so young performance. Yeah, done it, including South Africa. For some reasons, in the very obvious reasons, no. Now more money our support. No, me feel say a good World Cup will reach some expansion here called 48 teams. No, Africa in a way benefit. Yes, performance and me sure say another positive aspect has got to do with the Morocco. So yeah, during the last World Cup, no, I'm saying and a push Africa and they are that far. Rich, an interesting story was told yesterday about Ecuador. Me fa no because of me tea me adinti me fa no na me demand no esi Rich so interesting at a point no be anim say Ecuador a free competition man sir and say Ecuador a free competition no ma me sure say obi odi game na chi bia no na ne ho bedwire ne kakra premise am de come asem ne say o hwe the quality a ewo omo fold because omo Paris Saint-Germain player ewo honom in the shape of William Pacho and Oba Arsenal also Pierre Henkapi or also a part of their squad and our coach Chelsea so Moises Caicedo and so into Osha quality exposure almost leveler almost a day banner yenim say anye biano at least finishing within the top 3 no mo benya points here don't be qualify no I will say a feasible enti na one and Rich they are so interesting they say you say a game national Germany enya an early goal so the impression was that either say on Babomodin Attica as out to us as Germany and I say Rich almost a free and Rich it was so interesting a quite far so at say can a so a winning game Nene Oko Ecuador a brandy about Kwababe hero na sa brandy Gonzalo Plata Rich history one interesting way a canon sem na ye beba sa partner so but idea ba ko amahu Germany team na ho I in so e dead ni Rich onim Germany coach Julian Nagelsmann a lot of work to do now say o share omo team na Rich me hu ade bi yes omo Jamal Musiala in terms of creativity he's up there into any problems Rich omo essence craft Florian Wirtz no so sa but only my dear mahu omo team ne ho so we show team the critically on one almost like a leader striker, a clinical finisher, a typical alternate striker. Maybe you say Kai Havertz say only dia on yet a natural alternate striker, or your winger, or because a midfielder cum winger, on yet a natural alternate striker. And we know him say Germany say open one nation. I will produce a lot of strikers, top strikers Germany. The last one who produced was Miroslav Klose.
That's so wonderful.
Well, wonderful, but I know. But me make the level Germany I mean
it's true.
Rich,
it's true.
the level Rich, because say at a point now all can nations spy say almost strikers and get Germany. Jürgen Klinsmann, Gerd Müller, Rudi Völler, Podolski mo. Just say you bet me up Bodina ba. But on what Baby Drew point to say, Omo Ba, who said that who a natural alternate striker, or general or winning because Kai have it and a Beman room. And I can say, so Probian Kabit me, I can say, obey a natural alternate striker. But on your up there in terms of numbers, in terms of goals, and the side level, see, I mean, dear close Samu Ediamaya, Undaf is a good striker, but side level, no. You know who says to say for a very long time.
Yeah, Baltimore the year I can say Newcastle no. Still na no on conference woman. Because it looks like some games no mo na I mean time no. Undaf no kra no. And I understand sometimes I say two coaches na say.
Yes.
You players be obeka say obi ti say Undaf say. Minimum said the first Rebecca say na say Branton obabi a wo chego. Enti adentina say Germany bo game a. They be a man at bench. Sometimes Ayana is good. You play well starting on Yadi. But so didn't free bench bar quickly. Normal result.
An impact sub.
Yes, but what I'm saying is that can't have it so on your out and out striker there.
Yes.
I mean you have some in your team. Voldemort is in who do yes. Newcastle.
Yes.
And Nhyira is very good.
Yes.
Oh,
really he's good. Yes. But Rich, minim the NTI says sometimes in so coaches in so almost other factors. Oh, said the Kai Havertz. I actually work rate. Said the ultimately the lines. Almost some factors in Nti Ebi and the Josman, and sometimes your certain strikers or players are coaches GDA womu based on a juma or mode or more yani the omunim se ombetimi aye dia momo. Some factors nina ebem. But Rich, unim. Misha game no na ma adwen sai ba ade bi so. Equator for ade bi na ade omo ye a pay off. And obi on the Germany people a obe sa ade no e will pay off. Equator omo kra pacey wingers. So Oreya Gonzalo Plata, a very effective winger or pace. Now you be so reach 1v1 situation or dobeko. Onimche kama. So Johnny Aboa, where omo wingers next start you another good winger. Onunsu pace or bet me adrebo on the way through. And I reach almost also ball one other winger. That Anguilla guy, Nelson Anguilla. Also a left winger. And onunsu that pace. Na kamia kwese omu coach ni ready who say ade obetimi ade ahye Germany esa say who decide say who so keep pressure na on the counter or on the break no unya sa quick transition na we very disciplined obetimi ahye omu because normally how omu ebo ball no omu rely more on their creative midfielders and I know omu e push sa high line no omu ball enti the moment our wingers are good na utimi bypass omu no and one rich now kwakwa she goes no more consider and I think say one aspect of their game one also omo ye hu adwuma iye so omo anya hu adwuma rich ebe ha omo going forward and suddenly this goalkeeper ni enim ne sa German goalkeeper but one errors are all this competition imu and even organizing the defense crown has become a bit of problem and no ya but the Neuer that we know previously or you know you're ultimately organizing the defense very well and on your mistakes. But I said, Sanya money, and Rich only memra the funny.
No, this year, no.
Yes, our history American wasn't. Rich Ecuador. There's only one man paying essay, one more a national holiday Ecuador. And I'm in Okasi. I'm in South Crown or Motono, almost a World Cup national, and so we tax it free in South for 1 month. Yes. Now, Rich,
boys,
make a history na Ebony Gonzalo Plata na share winning goal. Go back to 2019. Also this Ecuador team you win the some na golden generation. Now Rich uko 2019 na omo ball World Cup no Poland under 20 DM. Group na Ecuador no na Japan and Italy and Mexico and all group. Rich omo nya a point going into the final round of games. And omo Mexico a boy. Omo Mexico a boy no. This same Gonzalo Plata. Rich onim say your ball game no. A brand no ne say goal no. Now goal na or say no. Na eno ne ma third place teams no omo ball mo modern no. And ne ma Ecuador e de qualify. And this same Gonzalo Plata asanso ase. Now o share time or this say goal na sa World Cup no 13th minute no this say goal no.
Okay.
And when so against Germany ni go na qualify omo and sa go no so all say no 77th minute ti say o check na all the kind fast sa go no was 12 minutes and we no reach 77th minute and o sha I say history and I say repeat itself because when so no asan so the omo qualifier as third place team who's so interesting yes into history no sana rich at you baby it me repeat itself.
Games no ne ye baby anafi the transfers in the so because you have World Cup there but me can say no brand team friends are Richard has a transfer mu mai bi kura nam so nya botrene be man transfers kakra
city akosi market no quickly we touch on it now which it looks as if say the Tunisians are undoing all the marvelous work Africa here World Cup in
we need a single game.
Yeah.
Draw.
Yeah.
Draw.
But Unim say, I think Tunisia or Algeria, one of them, no more almost a perfect record in qualifying, just like the Ivorians. I don't know. They be attackers and North Africans. They don't do well. They do well in Africa, but Egypt, Morocco, Algeria are beginning to write a different story. More so for Morocco. Now Tunisia for still, and it was not a good one at all for them. Which, again, I think that the Dutch have told us and showed you say they are one of the most balanced teams of World Cup in. But sometimes another problem for teams like the Netherlands team is say uku kopium the knockout phases are, then that is where your attacking power has to come to bear. Who's a Dutch for the boy in a 3-back. So usually they concede less and they score their goals. That is where the problem is. And now against the Tunisians, they got to do their job. But in the round of 32, almost sorting out, Morocco never. The Moroccan team were a lot of Dutch connection. The way Ghana for UK, although Morocco or French ties there, but most of the Moroccan, Ismail Saibari, Hakim Ziyech, when he was there, he was with the Dutch. A lot of Dutch connection. It's another rivalry or another similarity of France versus Senegal, Ghana versus England, and you've been in the round of 32. And Bakubet we'll see how that goes. Possibility say Morocco will do semi-final, will not go there again, will happen. Minim say in the round of 32, Ecuador will be more dangerous than they were in the group phase. I think that one of the teams that nobody should ever think of going down against the round of 32 Norwich. It is not just about getting a point or getting 3 points. It's more about say when you lead now, can you defend it? And I say, can you stay in the game as long as possible? Ecuador when they got the goal, the first goal that they got as the equalizer early on in the game, then the final goal almost that sort of made everybody excited. No, that goal, the defending of that job and the personality of Mukitano makes them one of the most dangerous sides that you meet in the knockout phases. It's a team now with William Pacho, Piero Nkapi, O'Donnell, and I feel like O'Donnell is a very underrated centre back because Obo in a team with Nkapi, Pacho, and Caicedo, then Caicedo's queen side back line now. It is very, very difficult for you to break them down. And that was it for the Germans. Immediately the goal came in, the organization of Caicedo with the experience of war in the Champions League, winning the Club World Cup again, and Capio, Champions League final, William Chapo winning the Champions League back-to-back, came to bear. And a team that once started tournament losing to the Ivorians, getting a draw against Curacao, beating Germany gives them momentum going into the knockout phases. Because it was a make or break for them. Once Germany out Kofi, then they put up that show to beat the Germans by 2-1. We all know that there are problems with the German national team and Julian Nagelsmann. Maybe Julian Nagelsmann as a person has always favored technical players than just the robust physical dominant center forwards. Nick Votamade can be an important player going into the latter parts of a game in the knockout phase where he be a game number 10 times. Then he throws in Votamade want to use a set plays. But Nagelsmann essentially won players from winning ball. Look at goal Unda Beshe in the last game when Ivory Coast won a boy. This tournament, I don't consider Germany as a strong team. Yeah. Because it's so clear. Which team are on the Ivory Coast boy, and yet the proliferation of Ivory Coast it go lose that match. Yeah. In the first game, it was against Curacao. Or she go Curacao, but so now it could have sanctioned. You don't want to trust the Germans so much, but of course they've done what they had to do and they've qualified to the next stage. When you look at teams like Japan and Sweden, first off, I think Japan is a very, very good team. But and it continues to worry them is the fact that if they keep on meeting the European sides on Bebre, against Netherlands, those are a group, 2 European sides, 1 African side. Nipa was shining out and out was the African side. Against the 2 Europeans, or draw against Netherlands, draw against Sweden. I felt that in Sweden could have been a team where Japan beat Action. But it is the organization of the Swiss. Anyhow, when you see on physicality, in Victor Gyökeres and in Newcastle, Liverpool centre forward Alexander Isak to dominate them. That is where you beat the Japanese. The height of the Europeans, organization from set place near the Adeno. It makes it difficult for them to play against them. Which congratulations to Ivory Coast. What has happened to Ivory Coast? Before I go on to Ivory Coast,
the first time I'm going to World Cup, advance to the next stage.
Rich, but before I go to Ivory Coast, I want to show you an image if you are sending abrabone ye bona ye break up and down. Frank is meaning say video ni bit me about my it's just a very very simple and you're copyrighted because of the field at it. Which so over we share Nhyira TV. This is the coach of Ecuador. Now first half Ecuador call down. As early as the second minute. And on Betekano there was a penalty shout against them. And a VAR and a ruling off. Then the 80+ minutes, Ecuador gets the goal, and Frank is out as restart the video again. Whilst Obia Echo players no hagiomo just to say congratulations to each other. The goal comes in, starts to run towards the field. No, see there be Mami Samadjin. Or share on the left. Now they read in the Matisro. He tries to climb onto the cliff just to get a kiss from his wife. And the money now.
Players now, Mr. Man, you are more.
Never ever forget you. See your poor
bonus game.
Your poor match now.
I just had a wife best.
Your poor match now. I will show no coffee. No play be anyhow. Nerena never. Nubuna ne funana. Odidi dio matem. Abra ne ringa de shiro. Maybe sometimes this is what's
very important. The reason why England they cut tournament be omo allow players and omo do girlfriends.
Yeah.
And then so our yeah. My bank team, no. Because almost a family is everything.
Oh, it is.
Family is everything.
It comes down to this, and Ivory Coast coach, Ecuador coach, and showed us the congratulations to Ivory Coast. Quickly, I just want to say this for the very first time, Rich. Ivory team and you have some top names before. You have Tourés and Didier Drogba's and Salomon Kalou, and I was watching.
We can no more play with Max Gradel.
Yeah.
Football, our line is what you said you're better.
Exactly, but the amount of qualifying if you walk up group stage for the very first time, 6 points, 6 points, and the money more emphatic and yes, we qualify. It's the coach, MSI, who is Ivorian. You know, but yes, congratulations to your Ivorian brothers now and how they've gone through. Transfers the SMA City now say system in Mama.
Elliot Anderson. I'm going to say 100.
I don't know system in Mama.
I'm going to say
116 million pounds. But all the euros I enters 120 million.
Player or bought Nottingham Forest.
I see this year's system number. Inti. Meaning say and own shed any time, but that is exactly what has gone on.
Chelsea is players animals saying.
See a sign Palestra. And almost say Lacroix. So almost say Lacroix no Lacroix no or Crystal Palace. Need almost signing and say almost shed any defender and any thing like a leader at the back. And that is why they are going for Manchester and Maxence Lacroix or French national team. In fact, and then you may what we are hearing is that Obobo against Norway. Okay. And a physical or a dominant, a very good centre back in Tieshe. So Oba Befa, yes, Monsumo Koyama Dortmund for nature, Felix Mecha Shemoni.
No Mechawi, as on 100 million. We
now Felix Mecha so a top.
I did the top notch in day. We Oba Gabo Papa Beno. Bobby now, the next one, and we are no quite 50 crying to bomb from player.
And the midfield is one number 2.
Oh, and then your problem.
Kobina.
And I could mind do you more Champions League.
On Edison.
Okay, insurance of 4.5 for Yantos from Amana. You didn't come out Kakra, Yane Amwa Automobile. It didn't come out. You are, you have a baby, the Black Stars and Commodity because, and then Percy and Yabre.